What's going on, Amazon sellers? Go with respect, the wise guy, right here at the Dollar Tree. About to head into the Dollar Tree and go live, do a walkthrough, see what they have in an actual store that everything is only $1.25. Let's take a look. All right, so it only lets me go this way. Sandals, scissors. Ooh, Toy Story kites. What's going on, everybody? Smash that like button if you're live right now. I'm inside a Dollar Tree where everything is $1.25. Maybe even less, but nothing goes over that price. And when I come to the store, I usually have some stuff that I go for. I'm gonna whisper in this one. Ooh, cool. Pool noodles. There's so much stuff in this store. It's crazy. Balloons, party favors, puzzles, Emoji Movie, Avengers, Nickelodeon Ninja Turtles. There you go. Something might be there. 059562975134. Princess cups. We actually scanned these before and talked about bundling these before. I'm not a huge puzzle fan. I have some puzzles for popular brand characters, but they're slow movers. But at $1.25, they sell for between $15 and $20. So right now I'm in the toy section. They got Lost Kitties here. This is actually a product that you see at Dollarama, probably more. Squad goals, cool. Lost Kitties. I know I've literally been in stores and seen teenagers talking about this. I want some Lost Kitties. So check that out. 630-509-731-374. Bet you there might be some money on that. You can get that for $1.25. Just walking through a Dollar Tree, again, where everything is $1.25. You can't go wrong. And the coolest thing about this place is you can bundle things, create listings, kind of combine brand name stuff together. Here we got some water balloons. And the interesting is a lot of Dollarama stuff is on Amazon, more so than a lot of Dollar Tree stuff is on Amazon, more so than Dollarama. A lot of their stuff. Books. Now here's where I make most of my money when I'm in the Dollarama, because they have a lot of great books that don't have marks. So a lot of books. Shalom, this is obviously new condition, mint condition. So here's where for $1.25 you could make the most of your money in this section at this store. So this is where I always suggest you start. If you're new to selling on Amazon, get to Dollaramas and go to their book sections and scan all their books. Try to find their book inventory. Like, look at this, Precious Days, brand new novel. Novels like this probably sell for between $20 and $30 on Amazon. Dog books are my favorite. I always come here. Seems to me I find a lot of books specific to training dogs that do well. Here's a couple of those. Ghosts of Havana, I've saw that before. Elvis and the Underdogs. Ultimate Guide to Circuit Power, whatever that is. Crossing the Line. More Than Magic. Nice little book here. Again, this is $1.25. This probably sells for $12 on Amazon. So the book section, you can go through that anytime you want. Crafts, we got do-it-yourself. The do-it-yourself section, not a huge fan, but the office supply section, again, look for brand name stuff. What stands out to me? I'm scanning thousands of products right now. Maybe dry erase, Crayola, scan alert. Scan alert sounds like I'm saying scam alert. Scan alert. I'm just walking through. It's a silent walkthrough. Nothing to be said, just action to be taken. Teacher section. Crayon section. Armor All. Lots of Armor All stuff here. Cleaning wipes. I always look at the car fresheners. Usually you can get car fresheners here for cheap, and even those is specific to a certain scent. Can do anywhere $10 and up on Amazon, and actually have really good ranks. Tried selling these. You can't actually send these to Amazon. These are ranked extremely well, but turns out you cannot send. I tried to do the mouse version. You can't do the mouse version. Here's the pet section. Looking for brands. Super glue. Definitely much harder in this store compared to other stores because I just don't recognize as many of the brands. That being said, this is probably my favorite section right here. I've found a lot of cleaning supplies, Snuggle, that are profitable. Even their own brands. Aki. Renews it. I found a lot of cleaning supplies that are good in here. Baby. What's going on, Black Stack? What's up, Verena? Liquid containers, you got to polybag them in order to get those Amazon. Amazon will actually indicate that when you go to do a shipping plan. You have to put them in a poly bag, seal that poly bag up. Usually we just put a little bit of tape to make sure that it's sealed. Then once it's in there, you're good. Container section. And glasses and stuff like that. I like the container section. Again, it's tougher in this store. Definitely it's tougher. I don't recognize a lot of the brands, so I'd be scanning things and looking for unique stuff that stands out. I have a couple go-to products in this store. Maybe about, again, books are number one. Toy section, the cleaning supplies section, the air fresheners, that section. Lots of good stuff here, though. I mean, for $1.25, you cannot go wrong as far as just buying things. It's ridiculous, that price. We get our poly bags here. So whenever we're poly bagging stuff up, literally we'll just use Glad bags, just depending on the size that we need. So the bigger products, usually you can get like 20 in a bag, works out to like less than like 2 cents each or something. No, 10 cents each, less than 10 cents each, like 7 cents each, 5 cents each. So when we're polybagging stuff, we'll either go to Dollarama or here, get bulk bags. It's just way cheaper. Here we go. So something like this, face tissues with a character, that might do well. Check that out. 585206400655. And if it doesn't show up on Amazon, it might be something that I actually create a listing for if that niche is good. And I might bundle three of them together. So I might put 3 of them in a poly bag, seal it up. That would cost me $3.75. And then I would create a listing for however much I want to sell it for. Probably between 15 and 20. Troll, and it'd be all the same stuff. And I could do that pretty fast as far as creating a listing. The world's best candy section. Not showing up on Amazon? No. So yeah, like I said, in that case, I would create a listing myself. But what I would do first is I would check to see, does tissue paper do well? What kind of tissue paper is popular? Baby section. These do well for me. Soothers. I have a bunch of Soother listings. Again, that's probably a Dollarama brand, Baby King. Nice packaging, though. Check that out. 094606 37,000. Sesame Street. This is actually unique to this store. I think they get the rights to Sesame Street brand products. Loving it, Chris. How do you do bundles? Do you need to buy UPC? You do need to buy UPCs, and then you just go about creating a full listing. But yes, you do need to buy UPCs. You can't use the existing one unless you're just listing that one product, which is obviously not a bundle.
I would feel bad. And then I asked Jess because she was talking to her, and she was like, I don't know either. I was like, oh, no.
And then the whole step-by-step is obviously in the course. How to optimize it, because it does require not just creating it, but requires a correct kind of photo structure, the correct kind of bullet points, and then advertising it a little bit, optimizing that listing so you get some sales and you get some reviews, which at the end of the day is the most important part. Not just selling it, but selling it and having somebody leave some reviews. I'm in the beauty section now. I'm looking at deodorants, looking for brand name stuff here. And this character is Fancy Nancy. Usually can do well here. Do I use boxes or poly bags? When it comes to most stuff, I use poly bags. I have used boxes before. I've used them when I'm shipping like light bulbs in bulk. Then I'll seal it up and I'll put the FNSKU on the outside of the box. But something like that, I'd see if I can get a poly bag large enough to fit, that particular bundle. If I'm going to bundle, say, 3 of those together, I'm going to get most of the time I try to get poly bags. But again, light bulbs are more fragile. Good question. Farina says, I know you already talked about this before, but could you do a quick video on how to get more feedback on sales? Sure. I'll do one for the private group. There's a lot of stuff in here. That's crazy. So again, favorite sections. back at the toy section. Nemo. Nice, look at that. These, check those out. 887-961 859-188. Oops. Three 396-39277-870-827. Loving it says, where do you buy UPC? You can get those online. You can get your UPC barcodes online. I don't know the specific websites off the top of my head. Those are in the course as well. On the, they're in the resources section where I get mine. But I think even that site changed. So I just Google it. There's some good characters here. These ones interest me. There's a lot of inventory. The reason they do is, I'll give you an idea. These ones here, I sell in a 5-pack. I think it's a 5 or a 4-pack. It's the same company, which is Beverly Hills Teddy Bear. And I think I sell them for $30. So that's kind of interesting. Is that those would be here, but there's only one character. I don't know which one from the Cars movie is the best one. That's probably not the best one. But I have like I said, I have a 5-pack that I've sourced. Probably, I think I sourced like 30 units, and I routinely sell them. I get sales on them for $30. In fact, I'll post a screenshot of a sale. I think I've sold like 3 this week. So that's a unique one. Those ones I'd like to look into. And then you get Nemo, which is another character, and Dory, Bruce, Marlin. You have all the characters. Going back to bundling strategies, something like that, I would probably take 4 or 5 of those characters. It'd make it a little pricey. 5 times $1.25. That's $6.25 would be my cost of goods. But that'd be 5 characters. I'd do listing images, and I would bundle it together. So I'd do Bruce, gotta do the dad, Marlin, Nemo, Dory. Maybe that's all you got. So 4 characters would cost $5. Here'd be my bundle. Bundle those together, create unique listing image, and I could probably resell that for $20 to $30, depending on how quickly I could ramp that listing up. And that's common. The most common strategy I do with this store is I try to find unique, like even like with this is obviously a great character. Now, if I couldn't find one character that stood out, in fact, I have one character that I sell that I source, not from this store, that stands out. This is not him. I don't even know these guys' names. But again, I would try to get all of them and create a listing, bundle them together, and voila. So see if that one shows up. The interesting about toys, again, you have to be qualified toy seller in order to do it, but it's character driven and it's brand driven. Here's a puzzle, 3D puzzle, 2D puzzle. Cool. I'm not a big puzzle guy. All right, what was up here? Hey Brian, what's going on, man? Super busy, obviously. That's all right. Reach out to me anytime. I gave you my email. Just email me. I'll get back to you right away. Verena, I got back to your email today, just so you know. Where do you buy UPC numbers? I think I said it, but get them online. Just Google it. Go to Amazon first and double check what kind of UPC barcodes you need. Just verify that. I can't remember the name. I buy them in a batch of 100 at a time. It's cheaper. Do I ever shrink wrap? I don't, but people do. But I don't. Little mini etch-a-sketches. All right, so what do we got here? We got toys. Then, like I said, the book section. The book section is always good. Again, if you're new to selling on Amazon, head to these stores, get to that book section, load yourself up with some book inventory, just so you can start seeing money come through right away. Office supplies, I'm not too sure here because I just don't recognize much of these brands. Other than, I mean, there are some. Papermate. Crayola, although you have to be careful with Crayola. Unique ones like that. Centos might be unique. Dry erase is always good, so check to see if there's any dry erase brands.
Over here. Yeah, no kidding. Thank you.
Always check the toothpaste. Usually that's a tip, a hidden tip, is that this stuff can sell for up to $15, maybe even more sometimes. Verena says, why do you need to be careful with Crayola? Crayola sometimes will issue IP strikes to sellers who sell on the Crayola listing. So just like L'Oreal, you can be eligible, but sometimes they'll issue IP strikes. So it was one of the first products I launched, and also the first product that I had an IP claim on. So yeah, I just kind of don't And you know, and the funny thing is, there is, I think I lost money on those listings as far as, you know, they would sit in my inventory. I think I bought 10, sat there forever. I dropped the price to like a non-profitable price point, and I still got an IP claim, and I didn't make any money. So, not that I haven't sold Crayola since. There are been some that I have done since, but for the most part, I don't. I skip over that listing 'cause it's not that profitable, and I look at other office supplies or kids supplies or stuff like that. Yeah, there's, you know, my favorite thing with Dollaramas or Dollar Trees is that you can bundle unique stuff like I just showed you. You can find unique products that are really popular, rare. You can be creative, start to begin to learn how to bundle them, make your own listings. That way, you're usually the only one selling on those listings. Although some of the bundles I've created over time do have other sellers on them now who have figured out my bundles and have figured out how to go source that stuff and is sold on them. It's still good for the both of us because it's not saturated. So that's been good. But if you can literally just do that and be very, very profitable. Some of the stuff, like I've done in the medical section and the personal care section, they slow down in sales. So keep that in mind. You'll create a bundle. It'll do well, or it'll just trickle, you know. So, like I did a bundle for, I'm trying to figure out what they're called, sports tape. And from this store, I bundled 3 of them together. How I ended up putting these 3 together is I didn't use polybag. I actually glued the 3 boxes together. I'll share this listing in the private group. So make sure you guys join the course if you're not already in there. The link will be in the description section, but I'll share the listing. If you guys want to jump on this listing and bundle up, you can. But the only thing is, it started great. It just trickles. Now I see maybe 1 sale a month. So, all right, I am done. I am out of here. I've walked every aisle, scanned upwards 5,000 products. Not as efficient as I normally would be. I only have my phone. I don't have another phone to show you scans. But I would be scanning everything that stood out to me. But I walk up and down every aisle, get an idea of what looks good to me, and then just start scanning. Start looking at niches, and I do this every day. If you want to start making money selling on Amazon, join the course. Smash that like button right now if you haven't yet done so. Thank you. And if you're new, subscribe to the channel. And we will see you guys at the next scan alert. Stay tuned for that. And maybe I'll do a walk and talk later on today. So if you guys have any questions that you want me to answer, the comments are in the content.